is she in the last throes of dying? Like, is she the one hearing them coming in the room, and then and she just dies before they get into the bathroom?
It does feel like her death happened not just seconds before they arrived, but some amount of time before they actually got in the room.
I think that's really interesting, you know, and I would even, you know, I would love to pitch a Ladyhawke scene where Miller comes in and he finally gets to see her, and he sees him, but she's in the middle. There's only 1 second of her transformation, and then she ends up going into the proto-molecule world, and then Miller's still stuck in that other world. But that's probably why you guys are the writers and I'm not. But
but nice Ladyhawke reference.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, nice. I used to love that movie when I was a kid.
I mean, it's an incredible movie, and you go back. I mean, I don't want to get too far down the Ladyhawke wormhole, but people criticize the soundtrack.
The soundtrack is terrible. It's terrible.
It is terrible. It is, and I'm not going to defend it, but 80 Cent is always good with me. All right, so we'll let
if you took that movie and just replaced the soundtrack with a nice orchestral soundtrack, it would be a classic.
So when Matthew Broderick is locked in that cell, right, and they come in at the very beginning of the movie, this is one thing I never understood. And they come in the beginning of the movie and he's not in the cell, and they see a hole like that big, you know, like where they go to the bathroom. How did he get in that hole? I know part of his thing is like
the gag is supposed to be that they call him Mouse because he can stuff himself into very small holes. And you actually see him worming his way out of it at the end. I mean, you see the back end of it where he's like squeezing his way out of the tube.
Right.
And he's just, and you know, contortionists can get themselves into small spaces.
But the rule is it's got to fit over your skull. That's the one thing that.
And if you look, that hole isn't as small as you're saying it is. It's about the size of a person's head.
I don't know. I think if Joseph is listening to this, he's going to edit. And at this point right now, and let's see how big that hole is.
Let's see how big the hole is.
And so let's see who knows Ladyhawke better.